Hello, hi. Welcome to GMA Talk, Global Mission Advocacy, your most beloved, your most favorite, your most awesome YouTube talk show right here on every week. We bring you videos from around the world in terms of what is happening in the world of refugees and in the world of migration, or even in the world of internally displaced from around the world, and the conflicts that are happening around the world. But this week, instead of doing the regular video, the regular information in terms of in the refugee and migrations of what is happening in Canada and around the world, I wanted really to dedicate this week's video in terms of what is happening in Africa, and specifically in Nigeria and Congo, among other countries in Africa who are experiencing one way or another their own struggles and their own hardships, whether it's with police, whether it's with leadership, whether it's with other levels of authority in the country, or other foreign actors, whether it's companies or foreign governments. So, uh, because the reason I decided to do this is, you know, now is the really the moment and the time, for all of us to use our media, our platform, and whichever networks we have to really educate about the real issues in regard to the events that are happening on the ground in Africa, and really how everybody and all of us can put a light, bring to light rather these issues that are happening in Africa, and how we can help and contribute to our brothers and sisters who are on the ground, pressuring and fighting and really protesting peacefully in terms of seeing a change in the countries. So to my diasporas, brothers and sisters, please, you are needed now more than ever. Your voice is needed now more than ever. Please, let's come together, whether it's on your social media, whether it's the influence which you have back home, in order to try and ignite change in unity with our brothers and sisters back home. So, the two countries which I would love to highlight today is Nigeria and Congo. So this is a special dedicated video instead of the regular videos on refugees and migration and internally displaced people. And if you connect really all these events and situations which is happening in these two specific countries, you will indeed find out that you will end up in terms of displaced people, refugees, and migration in Africa. So first of all, I will start in Congo. So the situation of Congo is it's really a deep history of conflicts, deep history of unrest, deep history of really leadership not being there for the people when the people need leadership all the time. So first of all, I would have to start in terms of whether you look during the colonization days, in terms of King Leopold, or even during the independence movements, and then we come to the 1990s during the Congo War One, Congo War Two, going well into the 2000s, and even up to today as we speak. So first of all, um, according to the records that are known, there have been about 6 million. So this is just in terms of since the since the Congo War One, Congo War Two, and up to ongoing conflicts. So there have been about 6 million Congolese people, during the Congo War One and Congo War Two and ongoing conflicts. In terms of rebel groups operating in some sections of the country. So this is the 6 million Congolese people who have been known to have died during those atrocity, as what is known as neglected genocide or denied genocide or not recognized genocide of so many millions of people dying. So if you know the history or the story of Congo, you will understand that Congo has a lot of natural resources. In order to produce more these electronics, most of the resources comes in terms of Congo underground. Now, whether it's cell phones, whether it's computer, whether it's diamonds, whether it's gold, whether it's coltan. So there's really a lot of resources, a lot of rich natural resources which Congo boasts about. And as a result of these natural resources, so instead of the natural resources being a blessings to the Congolese people and to the African people and to the humanity in general, but these are same the resources which as a result of as a result of contributing to the violence which the Congolese people and this displacement the Congolese people continue to experience year after year after year, and whether it's the governments in the country or external partnership, nothing is being done. And then, so let's first zoom in or focus specifically on the mining operations. So you are getting at times whether it's foreign government or foreign companies contributing to the conflicts that is happening in the country because of the mining operations. So these foreign companies at time would hire in terms of malicious groups or other militant groups to protect their mining operations, and sometimes as a result of the protecting of this mining or conflict that is breaking in the country, these same groups which are hired by those mining companies who at times maybe they see the interests, the Congolese people are going against their interests, or the Congolese people are protesting against the lack of conditions which people work in, or child labor or other human rights abuse that these companies really these companies help contribute in terms of the injustice that is happening in the country. So you are getting these also groups which are contributing to the conflict in the country, and these militant groups, always killing people, raping people, kidnapping people, and then even this mining themselves. Sometimes you're having children as 8, 10, 6 years old, 12 years old, working under harsh conditions without sometimes little or to no pay. So this is real situations, really issues, which is contributing to the Congolese people is dismay, the conflict, the war, the atrocity, the rape, the killing, as a result of some of these foreign government and foreign national companies profiting from the national resources of Congo. So Congo is being exploited for so many years. The issue continues to get worse and worse, and now we are saying enough is enough. Now we want, for so many years, many have tried to put the light on what is happening in Congo and the situations in Congo, but nothing has changed. And so we are hoping and praying that 2020 is the year that really the world and all the diaspora and all Congolese around the world, they will say enough is enough of what is happening in our motherland. So please learn more, educate yourself about the situations and the killings which is happening in Congo, and even in terms of the rebel groups operations, whether it's in the east part of Congo, north part, northeast, in terms of like the Sud Kivu and the North Kivu, the conflict even in Ituri, in Benin, and then even in other sections of the east section of the country, these rebel groups that are at times, they are being influenced by external actors, which continuously contribute to the displacement, and as a result of Congolese becoming refugees in the world. So the situations of Congo and the issues of Congo and the story in terms of the conflict and the atrocity, which whether it's foreign government, external companies, and even like local authority also have contributed to the displacement and the killing and the refugees of their own people. really it can be going on and on and on, but this is just in terms of a short highlight, as such a short brief in terms of you know standing united with Congolese brothers and sisters who are on the ground, who are experiencing hardships day and night, not knowing what to eat, not knowing whether they're gonna live, not knowing what tomorrow holds. So we are with you. We are stand in united with you. And now, without further ado, I would love to turn my attention to what is happening in Nigeria. So in Nigeria, there's this police force known as SARS. So for so many years, for so many long time, Nigerians have been really talking about how they've experienced brutality, robbery, killings, and injustice again in the hands of this special police force, which is somewhat called as anti-robbery, in terms of a unit in the country. So in 2 weeks ago, really, the movement increased, the movement intensified in terms of the protesting of Nigerians taking the streets saying enough is enough. Police should protect, police should serve, police should be there to for the safety of nationals and not for the killing and abuse of the nationals. So as a result of the peaceful protest which took the street, which is calling to the end of SARS, the Nigerian authorities said they're going to be abolishing SAR, but and then some reports it was rebranded or recreated by other names as SWAT, and as a result, that people are afraid that nothing is going to change, everything is going to be the same, and so they are continuously protest on the ground in terms of just the all of bad governance in Nigeria, bad policy in Nigeria, brutality of from police to citizen in Nigeria. And then 2 days ago, really, the worst that could happen to peaceful protest happened in terms of live firing of reports that military and this really were shooting live bullets at people, and reports are that some estimates are in the 20s, some estimates are up to 50 people were killed as a result of this live bullet shooting, or even since the protest began in 2 weeks, which for the really they've been peaceful, they've been singing the national anthem, but and then the authority, the local authority, which is supposed to protect the citizens across the country, they continuously contribute to the brutality and the killings of citizens, regular Nigerians. So please educate yourself about what is happening in Nigeria, and as well as what is happening in Congo, and even in other African countries. There are also situations which is happening, whether it's in Cameroon, whether it's in Burkina Faso, whether it's Mali, whether it's in Namibia, whether it's in Zimbabwe, whether it's in Somalia, whether it's in South Africa, whether it's in Uganda, whether it's in Ethiopia. There are indeed a lot of issues which are happening across Africa, and we are needed as the diaspora, as all Africans, to unite and see how we can help our brothers and sisters across Africa, across the motherland. So this is a really special united message from the GMA talk to our people on the ground who are continuously fighting very hard for the life day and night, for the life to get better, for the governance to get better, for the situation to improve. We are with you, I am with you, and on here on GMA Talk, love, peace, and unity. Until next time, take care.